Um, Mr. Rochester is uh, sitting on my lap because I was gone all day seeing a movie and he missed me. Look at him. What a lovely cat. Okay. Tonight, I went and saw her today, this afternoon. I went to Pasadena and I saw Jessica Hausner's Amour Fou, um, which is based on a true story of German poet Henrik von Kleist and Henriette Vogel, who had a double suicide pact because Kleist was depressed and Henriette Vogel was diagnosed with terminal illness. So this movie premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, I think, and then opened in Austria last year, and it's now playing here in LA. And I'm not sure how I felt about it. I was reading about the true story, and it made it sound like, from what I could find, that Henrietta was the one that wanted to commit suicide, and he decided, what the hey. But in the film, she sort of, the writer, director, Jessica Hausner, sort of presents it as if it was all Kleist's idea, and that this diagnosis just sort of pushed Henrietta in that direction. And then when presented with the hope of possibly a cure, she changes her mind kind of, but she's not strong enough of a person to tell him, hey, by the way, I don't actually want to die. But then they, both kill themselves anyways, or, well, he kills them both. So it was sort of, I don't know. It did not present a very nice picture of Kleist at all. Like, I did not like this guy. At one point, Henriette's mother is like, ugh, I like Goethe better. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of like Goethe better too. And the husband was presented as a very level-headed dude. Like, he could see that there was some weird connection going on between Kleist and his wife. And at one point, he tells her, like, if you're going to be happier living with this poet, go for it, and I'll deal with it, and our daughter will figure it out because kids, adapt easily. And so you kind of feel the most empathy for any of the characters. You feel the most empathy for the husband rather than either of these two people. And there were bits of it that were funny, and there was some nice sort of political, what's it called, jabs at the politics of early 19th century Germany and how they were switching into the new French style of democracy and taxing everybody, including the aristocracy. But it's probably funnier if you're more familiar with Germany. It was composed beautifully, and I believe based on Vermeer paintings, which it very much showed. I got to think about this movie a little bit more before I can decide if I really liked it or if it was just sort of okay. It was extremely beautiful to look at, so it had that going for it. It's playing at the Pasadena Playhouse in Pasadena and the Music Hall 3 in Beverly Hills. So if you're in LA, you can see it, and it's probably playing in New York somewhere. And it'll probably end up in San Francisco at some point. So, 2015 release. I guess I'm going to call it 2015 since that's when it got released in America. Jessica Hausner's Amour Fou.